peepers. I want to talk about something right quick. I ordered a chicken sandwich and I was just chilling there talking to Matty Shay. And this guy walks up and he's like, "Yo, man, long time no see. Yo, man, long time no see. I haven't seen you in forever. Like, your hair's getting long and all this stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, catching up." And then he says, "You still rap?" And I say, "Nah, man." And he's like, "Why?" And I'm all like, "Because, man," I give him a little piece of knowledge. And I'm like, "You know, man, the world needs more than rap. The world needs love." And that's when he looked at me, he was like, "You know what? True." And so I was like, "Yeah." And that's when I figured out the world needs love. And so, yeah, that's what this video is about. I made a video on my two different personalities, I guess you could say, with YouTube and with my rapping persona. And so with this rapping persona, in this video I go to explain about how me and this rapping persona are two totally different things. Well, how my persona on YouTube is totally different from my rapping persona. That's what I mean. And so basically now I want to explain why I don't write music anymore or whatever. I go by this rap name Prophet, and I rap. I used to rap. I used to write rap music, and then record it and put it on SoundCloud for people to hear. Now, this whole rap thing that I was into, I never really made any major moves with it. Like, I never went talk to record label people or tried to push myself as much as possible. All I've ever done was put stuff out on SoundCloud for people to hear and for my enjoyment. But mainly when I would rap, I found it more of a type of therapeutic writing exercise to get rid of anger and issues like that. Like, I feel like during that time I was going through some depression, and so I would write, and then that would help with this depression. But anyways, looking back, just by talking to that person at the store the other day, I mean not at the store, at the restaurant the other day, by looking back, I realized, and by looking at music today and listening to music today, I realized that you know, it's not the best. It's not the best business to be in, the rap business, the music industry. So this video, what I'm going to be talking about right now, is the reason why I stopped writing and rapping and things like that. First, it all started, I want to say 9th grade. I'm not sure if it was 9th grade or 10th grade, but I think I was a freshman, and there was this thing going on where it's called Holiday of the Arts or something. There's this thing going on where all these 6th graders were coming in, and we, as at our art school, we try to recruit 6th graders to come in for 7th grade and stuff like that, and come to our school. And so what happened was that I got placed in the art room with a bunch of juniors at the time. They were juniors, and there was one of them named Jessica and one of them named Reggie. And Reggie also rapped. Somehow they were their family members or somebody they knew was tied into this whole rap business thing. They saw that I was interested in rapping. They saw that I had potential. They saw that I had talent, skill, whatever you want to call it. And so, yeah, so we started talking about things like that. And then we got into really deep conversations. We started talking about all kind of things. We started talking about, you know, it's not that hard. We started about Tupac and Biggie, and we talking about, and then it got to the point where we started talking about the behind the scenes things that people don't really know about in the industry, and how basically you end up being controlled and things like that by the labels. And so I would go to these people every single day, and we'd sit there and we'd talk, and it just felt like I was getting a lot of knowledge about what I was getting into, which was the music industry. And so once I realized that, I started doing my own research, and once I did my own research, that's really when I wanted to make a change with this rap industry thing. I was like, well, this stuff is going on, and people need to know about it. What I was learning through my own research, was that the whole sign your soul to the devil thing actually meant something. It wasn't just, oh, I sold my soul for money and now I don't. No. Literally, you sign you sign off your whole entire life, then they own you. And it's all, and once I did more research, years and years and years, I realized that I would be more comfortable not having those luxurious things like I wanted. And I was rapping with a little group of people around the time, but they were rapping about different things. They were rapping about, like, not necessarily violent stuff. They were rapping about guns, of course, and things that people wanted to hear. And I wasn't into that. I wanted to rap about uplifting your mind, and I wanted to expose truths. And so, yeah. Also, doing this whole research thing, I figured out that it's not just inside of the rap industry or music industry that you sign your soul over to the devil. It's a lot of anywhere where you get mass publicity. I don't know if that's a word, if that's an actual thing, but where you get majority publicity, where you get a lot of publicity, like the radios, TV shows, the internet now, all of those places, you have to do things that you wouldn't necessarily want to do. And the reason why you do those things is because you want money. And it's all to keep your fame and your success. So through learning all these things, doing my own research, I figured out that, you know, it would be best if I guess I could say I was being greedy. Like I was being greedy in life, and I figured out that, you know, the human is a very difficult being, and they're very emotional, I guess you could say, and they really want to make it somewhere, of course. So when you have a guaranteed path and you sign that, I don't know, man. I just realized that I guess all of these rappers' lives are fake. They're put, and a lot of people know this already. They're put, you know, their lives are a show. It's an act. Everything is an act, like theater. It's all put on for our enjoyment, and we're influenced by it, and that makes people money. That's what the whole thing's about. It's not necessarily about music and trying to uplift the minds of, you know, people like music once was. It's not that anymore. It's a system. And so basically, I'm not down with the whole calling the females the B word and the drugs and everything, all the stuff that you have to rap about in order to be famous or in order to be somewhere. Because all you're doing is giving the people what they want. And I don't like what people want, in my opinion. And it's not getting us anywhere at all. Just listen to the music, man. Like the thing that really appalls me is that these rappers nowadays can talk about, you know, I don't use condoms, but I'll make her take a Plan B in the morning. That's not, I don't know, that's just not cool. But those are the rappers that are those are the lyrics that are being said by these very famous rappers and these very successful rappers. Like, I just don't want to give my life away to have a life. So I'm going to find something that I truly enjoy, and I'm gonna do it. So if my main goal at the beginning of it all was to travel, then I'm just gonna travel. I'm gonna do it happily. I'm gonna do it how I want, and I'm not gonna give myself away to a group of people so that they can decide what I wear and where I go and what I say and what I put on my social media. Like, I don't need a manager of my life. I can manage my own life. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy writing music. I really do enjoy writing music. Like I said before, that was very therapeutic for me. That helped me through a lot of my sad times in life. But at the same time, I wouldn't want my art to be filthified by this disgusting world. I want to make music to affect people in a positive way and not a negative way. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. But I just really wanted to make this video because of what me and that guy said, well, what I said to that guy the other day. And it just really made me think. Like, I don't know. Just think about it. Think about if people didn't do that in music. They didn't call females B words, and they didn't, you know what I mean? Like, just think about how different, you know, stuff would be. All I know is that in order to change the world, you influence the youth, and in order to influence the youth, you give them things that they enjoy. And apparently, guns and violence, like drill music was a big thing, and trap music were a big thing. Those two genres of rap, I guess you could call them, were big things. And it was all filled with violence, but they were the biggest topics. They were the biggest. That's all out of Chicago. That's where the biggest rappers were coming from around that time. Like, you got Lil Durk, you got Chief Keef, you got Fredo Santana, you got like all of these people. And what are they doing now? Where are they? You don't hear about them. So, you know, everybody gets their wave and they ride on it. And if you don't keep walking the line, then you're not gonna be famous. So that's the rules. And I'm not into that. I wanna live my life and be happy and be a hippie and be in the earth and be the earth. I'm all into the earth, man. I'm down with the earth. I don't like the world. The world isn't a cool place. The world is a man-made word. The earth was always here. Earth was here before man, and there you go. Earth was here before man, and man created the world. There. Check you later. Be awesome. Be healthy. Be everything and everyone who you and that you enjoy. If that makes any sense.